comenzó.
Yeah. Move in silence. Silence don't leave evidence. Kingdom mindset. Those footsteps. You ain't gotta see me. You feel me? Let's go. Yeah. 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 I built this throne from the ashes. Brick by brick, no magic. Every scar turning savage. Every loss made me classic. I watched the city do panic when my shadow slid past them. I ain't tall out, I ain't bragging, but they know who's really active. Got soldiers on every corner, got eyes in every store. They whisper my name like a warning, like don't cross them anymore. Power don't need a spotlight, I let the silence go raw. Cause kings that scream their own stories, and kings they insecure. I'm the storm behind the stillness, the calm before the violence. The world moves loud and reckless, but my empire moves in silence. I ain't gotta flex with diamonds. Real power never has to glow. I'm built like a kingdom, strong, but I move like a ghost. Built like a king, move like a ghost. I don't brag nothing, but they fear me the most. Power in my veins, ice in my tongue. Rule in the shadows while they fight for the throne. Built like a kingdom, move like a ghost. I don't need crowds when I'm getting too close. They feel my steps long before I'm in the zone. Silent domination, yeah, I move on my own. I don't rush war, I plan it. I'm 2 steps past the panic. They swing wild, hoping to land it. I strike once, they vanish. See, I learned young by loyalty, how quick it turned to betrayal. So now I watch who approaches me, like every smile might fail. My circle thinner than wire, my trust tighter than steel. You either ride with the empire, or get crushed under the wheel. I don't raise my voice for nothing, my presence speaks enough. Enemies talk real tough, to reality calls their bluff. I ain't here to make friends, I'm here to build legacy. My footsteps light, but the pressure they leave is heavy. You hear stories about me whisper, never said to my face though. That's what happens when you're fit, and you move like a ghost. Moving the smoke, move through the doubt. You won't see me coming till the lights go out. Move in the dark, watch kingdom grow. Not a sound when I rise, that's how bosses roll. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Every step that I made was a risk. Every door that I kicked had a twist. Every ally I had could switch. Every handshake colder than this, but I kept my code unbroken. My loyalty never folded. My throne, my streets, my moments. All earned, not stolen. Now they study my silence. Try to copy my patience, but a king born from violence. Don't fear dark situations. I don't chase crowns, I craft them. I don't chase power, I attract it. I don't need crowds clapping. My results already blasted. If respect is a weapon, then my name's a loaded dose. I'm built like a kingdom, but I move like a ghost.
I'm built like a kingdom, move like a ghost. I don't flex loud, but they fear me the most. Power in the shadows, written in my bones. Watch how I rise, why they crumble alone. Built like a kingdom, move like a ghost. Step through the night while the world stays froze. You hear my name, whisper coast to coast. Silent domination, yeah, I move like a ghost.
No noise, no warning, just presence. That's how kings move. That's how ghosts rule. Fade out, fade out, fade out, fade out, fade out.
Fear. That's the real money out here. People talk loyalty, talk honor, talk rules. But fear. Fear buys silence. Fear buys respect. Fear moves mountains. Let me show you. Yeah. I walk in rooms and the temperature drops. Ain't say a word, but the whole block stops. You hear change. I hear clocks, time ticking for whoever wanna test my spot. Respect is earned, but fear's quicker. Cuts through crowds like a blade in a whisper. They act bold till the vibe gets thicker. One look from me turn a killer to a quitter. I ain't gotta shout, that's rookie business. Real kings move with a ghostly stillness. You flash guns, I flash intentions, and that alone make the toughest feel tension. They know I'm built through pain, that I don't bend, don't break. That I keep receipts on every snake, and karma moves when I'm awake. Out here, money buys friends, loyalty rents attention. But fear is the loudest currency in the system. Fear is the loudest currency, louder than fame, louder than the bullets when they scream my name. Power ain't money, power ain't change. Power is when they freeze before they look in my face. Fear is the loudest currency, echo in the streets, silence when I walk, tension in the beat. Respect is cool, but fear runs deep. It's the only real language these wolves ever speak. They gossip loud till I'm near the room. Then every brave voice turns quiet too soon. I don't chase war, but I choose my doom. Cause even my shadow makes enemies assume. I talk low, cause my actions shout. Every move I make maps the whole route. I'm the name they mention in doubt. Sure you wanna cross them? Nah, chill out. I ain't heartless, I'm just learned up, trust burned. Now the fire turned up when lights come first. I returned up, now fear buys peace when money ain't enough. You want loyalty, buy a dog, that's all I'll say. You want trust, pray for it, maybe someday. But fear pays up front every day, and it stays even long after I walk away. They hear my footsteps in the concrete cracks. Fear don't whisper, it echoes back. Power ain't noise, power's impact. And mine hits hard like a heart attack. Move silent, let the fear speak. Move cold, let your name reach. Move wide, move wide. Kings don't preach, they let the enemy fold before they even meet. I seen tough guys crumble over rumors. Seen smart guys fall cause fear came sooner. Seen loud mouths die trying to prove a point. And quiet men rise, run the whole joint. I never brag about heat, never brag about bodies. Never needed a fleet, never needed a posse. Cause the truth is simple, fear does the job for me. Builds invisible fences, makes traitors think twice deep. You can buy clout, or you can buy danger. You can buy friends, or you can buy strangers. But fear don't need no favors. Fear alone makes a king out of a gangster. Fear is the loudest currency, louder than truth, louder than the lies that the streets produce. You can take my money, you can take my youth, but fear stays loyal, that's the cold hard proof. Fear is the loudest currency, echo in the zone. You ain't gotta see me to know I'm grown. Respect is rented, fear is on. Crowns ain't worn, they're felt in the tone. Loyalty fades, money burns. Fear always returns. Remember that. Remember that. Ooh. Remember that. Ooh. Remember that. Yeah. In my world, friendship's a luxury, and luxuries get you killed. No friend, only weapons. Let's go. Yeah. I learned early that a handshake can turn to a blade, that a smile can have venom, that loyalty fades. That the people who cheer you are the first ones who trade, and the ones who say family are the ones you should evade. I grew up where the shadows are harder than men, where the trust that you give is a debt you spend, where the ones who pretend are the ones who offend, and the ones who stay real, you won't meet them again. So I stopped letting people get close to my skin, stop showing them pieces of the places I've been. Cause a friend in my city is a mask, not a kin, and a weapon won't judge you for the battles you sin. I don't bleed with nobody who ain't earned my breath, I don't speak with nobody who ain't stood through death. If you eat with the wrong ones, you start with the rest. So I cut out the fake just to sharpen my steps. No friends, only weapons. In the land of the lost and the damned. No hearts, only lessons. In the streets where betrayal is planned. No trust, just protection. I don't gamble my soul on a man. No friends, only weapons. That's the code, that's the stand. Look,
A friend to get jealous the second you shine. A weapon to sit silent, it's time to align. People switch sides, but a Glock won't whine. A blade won't snitch, a gun won't decline. I done seen too many stories with a dead man's end, where the ones called brother shot harder than enemy 10, where the traitor sit closer than the money you spend, and the last person trusted is the last you defend. So I move like a shadow, heart made of ice. I keep circles so small they collapse on sight. If you stand on my left, better earn that right, cause one wrong whisper might cost your life. Streets got rules that ain't written on walls, and the first one is simple, don't trust who calls, cause the louder they preach, the quicker they fall, and the ones who stay quiet are the deadliest of all. No friends, only weapons, in the land of the lost and the damned. No hearts, only lessons, in the streets where betrayal is planned. No trust, your protection, I don't gamble my soul on a man. No friends, only weapons, that's the code, that's the stand. Silence saved me, trust almost killed me. People betrayed me,